Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm the Collector, and today, it's not going to be like one of the usual set production videos where I just do a voiceover of, like, different pictures. This will be more of a face-to-face thing. I'm not going to show many pictures. I'm sure you guys know what these sets are. But today, I did post about the story on my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram. Today, I will be doing a video. Today, I will be doing a video on the top 10, or not top 10, sorry. Top 5, my top 5 most wanted sets from the Clone Wars 2020 wave. That's if we get one. We're gonna get one, but you know what I mean. This will be a lot of popular sets most people want. Maybe a few sets that you might not expect because there are a lot of ships in Star Wars. There are a lot of things that want and not want. So it'll depend on what I choose. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below and comment and subscribe. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so the number 5 spot, we have the Phase 2 Clone Trooper, or Phase 1, either one, Battle Pack. Now, I want this. I know we've had a lot in the past, but I mean a Battle Pack, a ship, and 4 Clone Troopers. Now, I know there was one a while ago, one of those popular ones. It was like the little walker, had four Clone Troopers, and now they did have little attachments, but, you could take the attachments off, and it was still just 4 regular Clone Troopers. People bought tons of that. It sold out so fast. I remember I had a few. I would love another battle pack like that. That would be amazing. I would love to see. I would love to build an army like that. I would do tons of mocks with that. I would go bananas for it. I know a lot of people love that. That would sell like crazy. That would be havoc in every single store. And I want that because I'm playing with old Palpatine's chair. I think that people really want to build Clone Wars armies, and the last time we had Clone Wars sets were a few years ago, and they've gone up in price a little bit, and people don't want to pay that, premium for older sets, and to make, that's why we don't see many Clone Wars mocks, because if you didn't have those figures then, you don't have them now. It's just very hard to get your hands on them, because they've gone up in price, and, I think bringing the Clone Wars back will, inspire a lot of new mocks, because the Clone Wars was one of the most popular things in LEGO. A lot of people like my generation grew up with the Clone Wars, and it's, the foundation of a lot of our Legos. I don't have many Clone Wars sets because they're all destroyed. I wasn't that old at the time. I had some pretty cool sets like the Air Republic Cruiser, but yeah. So that is the number 5 spot I would like to see. I'm sure a lot of you can agree with that. You want a Clone Trooper Battle Pack. It's a pretty general statement, but it's what I want. And let's go on to number 4. Alright, at the number 4 spot, we have... Now, this is going to be sort of a strange one, but any ship with Ahsoka, because Ahsoka seems, at the end of the Clone Wars, Ahsoka left, and I'm pretty sure that's where Rebels started, because we saw in Rebels, but I would like Ahsoka as a minifigure, not her old minifigure. Like, I want something like Shakti, where she has the long, sort of, braid things. It just looks more like Ahsoka, like, as she does now. I feel like Ahsoka's going to play one of the biggest roles in the Clone Wars because she was in the trailer, she was in Rebels. It was just, she was a huge character, and I don't think she got enough popularity at the time of the Clone Wars. And I think that Clone Wars is coming back. Everyone loves Ahsoka, and I think that she has great potential to be a great figure, and really boost the Clone Wars up. So I would like to see this Ahsoka figure, a Y-wing. I think it's the Y-wing. I'm not that good with my my set. I'm pretty sure it's a Y-wing. I know I used to have a set with Ahsoka, and a Y-wing had Anakin. I would like a Y-wing because, I don't know. Or an Ahsoka Starfighter. That would be awesome. Ahsoka Starfighter. I'd say that's something I really want. But just, in general, something with Ahsoka. I just want to see an Ahsoka figure. Now to think about it, actually, Ahsoka's Starfighter would be pretty cool. And, it could have, like, one of Ahsoka's troopers. I'm not sure what they're called. They have, like, they look like a 501st Trooper, but they have the orange markings, too. I think that'd be awesome. Maybe, like, one of those guys, Ahsoka, a droid, and then one of those Clone Troopers. I think that would be a perfect set. I would buy that so fast. That's a good set. But, yeah, that's one of my predictions, or hopes, and let's go on number 3. So, the number 3 spot is a very popular one. I know it's not one of the most popular, but it is a Clone Turbo Tank. Now, Clone Turbo Tanks were very popular in the Clone Wars time, along with many vehicles that will be on this list. And I really want a Clone Turbo Tank, for one, because personal reasons, I don't have one yet, and I missed out on getting one. They're just a lot of money, and, I'm 16, I don't have a job, and they're kind of hard to come by, $120, kind of hard to come by. So that's something I would like. I would like to see one of those. Now, it doesn't have to be a certain price, because The price doesn't always matter. I just want it to be a good set, and I think if they made I think if they made a Clone Turbo Tank, it'd be a very good seller. People love Clone Turbo Tanks. It's a very popular set. Clone Wars makes very popular sets, and I think it would just be an awesome thing to have. You know, build your army, have some cool sets in your shelves, and yeah, I mean that's most people. That's why I buy Lego for. I buy Lego for mostly the looks of it. You know, I do like the playability style, but I do like the look, the mosaic look it gives on my shelves. And I think many people can agree with a Clone Turbo Tank would be a nice little addition to the Clone Wars 2020 line. Alright, now these top 3 are going to be very obvious ones, I can assume, but at the number 2 spot, we have the AT-AT. Now, the AT-AT is a very popular set, along with many of these, like I said many times. My brother had, I think, 2 or 3 AT-ATs. I never had one, they were never my ship. But in the past few years, I have gotten into the AT-ATs. I think they're very cool ships. And something I like doing is sort of collecting a wide variety of different sets. I'm not like many people who collect sets for the figures. I like sets for build, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But you know, building the range of sets I want, the AT-AT would help because that's in many movies, the Clone Wars miniseries. It's just a very overall popular set in shows, movies, stuff like that. And I think having one fit in very well. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, specific to Clone Wars, just like the UCS Falcon. It can have those exchangeable parts, it can have different figures. I don't think it has to be specific to the Clone Wars. You know, we saw in the new Star Wars line for The Rise of Skywalker, there's like 3 sets from the actual movie. A lot of the sets are remakes, you know. There's one of them from the Death Star battle from 40 years ago in the set. I don't know, not 40 years ago, I'm sorry. Like 30 years ago, you know. There's, what else was there? Oh, gosh. There's a Mandalorian set in there. It's just, you know, it doesn't have to be specific to a certain set in the wave. I think that'd be a nice one to get because it fits in almost every single movie. And, so at the number 1 spot, we have one of my most wanted sets, a very hard set to come by nowadays, a very popular set, one of the most popular sets, one of the most demanded sets, one of the most sought after sets, the Republic Gunship. Now, the same reason I want a Republic Gunship is the same reason I want all the other sets. First of all, it looks amazing. It has a slick look. It has an awesome little. It just looks amazing. You know, it fits together so well. It's such a unique design, and having one would be awesome. I think that would fit perfectly on my shelves. I can't even imagine having one on my shelf. It's just bizarre to even think about. It's just an awesome set. I've wanted one for years. I never got to get one because, you know, the last time they came out I was pretty young, and I didn't really have this want for many sets. It was sort of like, you know, I want the set I got. If you give me any set, I will take the set, I will build the set, I will have fun with the set. But now, you know, I've gotten back into Lego a lot more, and I have a desire for certain sets, and this is one of the sets I want. You know, this is one of the sets I wanted for years, and, you know, to finally be able to have it would be awesome. I think they remade it, you know, 4 or 5 years later from the last time they make it. I think they could definitely improve that, just like the Star Destroyer. Everyone's saying, you know, I think 2002 one, I think that's when it came out. Everyone's saying amazing 2002 one, like, you know, 17 years of Lego new building techniques. Imagine what that one could be like, you know. It's the same scenario. So I think it could have potential to be an awesome set, one of their best sellers. People still, you know, hunt down this Republic Gunship today, you know, 4 years after they make the last one. And it would just be awesome to have one, you know. It would complete my collection almost, you know. So, yeah, that is my top 5 most wanted Lego sets for the new Clone Wars wave. Now, these are not confirmed. If you didn't know that, these are not confirmed sets. These are not even rumored sets. These are just sets. I was sitting down and I was like, you know, I really want these sets. And so I said, I'll make a video on it. So, that is the video. If you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a like down below. And comment what set you want from the Clone Wars wave, whether it's on my list or not. Feel free to comment it. And I will see you guys in the next video.